If you've been watching Denton and the I-35 West corridor, you've been asking yourself, when is Landmark going to open? I've got your answers right here. Model homes are open, contracts are being signed, HEB construction is moving, and if you're a buyer who's been waiting on the sidelines, I need you to hear this. The window is right now. I'm Miranda, your Alliance Corridor Market Intelligence resource. And this is your April 2026 Landmark by Hillwood update. Let me set the table for anyone who's new here. Landmark by Hillwood is a 3,200 acre master plan community sitting at I-35 West and Robson Ranch Road in Southwest Denton. This is the Hillwood project, and Hillwood is a pro-family company. The same people who built Alliance, Texas, the same people behind Harvest and Pecan Square, the same people who turned a stretch of North Fort Worth into one of the most economically powerful corridors in the United States. So when Ross Perot Jr. stood at that November groundbreaking ceremony and said that Landmark will be the best community in this part of the United States and the best product they've ever built, that's not marketing language. That's a declaration from someone who has delivered on those promises before. At full build-out, Landmark will feature 6,000 single-family homes, 3,000 apartments, and 900 acres of commercial space, anchored by Denton's first ever HEB grocery store. Roughly 1,100 acres of the development will be preserved as parkland, making it one of the largest natural preserves in the state of Texas. The $10 billion project is expected to bring more than 20,000 new residents to Denton over the course of its build-out. And Andrew Piper, Hillwood's VP and residential project manager for Landmark, put it best when he called this Denton 2.0. That's the scale of what we're talking about. Now, let's talk about what you actually came here for, the builders, because this is where it gets real for buyers. Phase 1 features 9 national and regional builders: American Legend Homes, Coventry Homes, David Weekley Homes, Drees Custom Homes, Highland Homes, MI Homes, Perry Homes, Toll Brothers, and Pointe Homes. 9 builders at one community, ranging from what I'd call your move-up sweet spot all the way into custom luxury territory. Lot sizes in Phase 1 run from 40-foot wide all the way up to 70-foot wide lots. So you have options whether you want a more compact, low-maintenance footprint or you want elbow room and a bigger backyard. Here's something I want you to know, and I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying it because it matters to your decision. Our team, the Miranda Realty team, signed the first contract at Landmark with Highland Homes and the first Pointe Homes contract at Landmark. We were here before the models opened. We built those relationships, and that means when you work with us, you're working with agents who know these builders at Landmark on a deeper level than most. Highland Homes, for example, is building on 50-foot lots with home sizes between a little over 2,000 square feet all the way up to over 3,400 square feet, starting in the low 500s. Every other builder has their own story, their own lot series, their own design center, their own incentive structure, and that's exactly why you need representation. Someone who can sit across from you, understand your priorities, your lifestyle, your budget, and help you figure out which builder aligns best with your criteria. So start the conversation with us. Okay, April 2026. Here's what is actively happening on the ground. Model homes were slated to open spring of 2026, and we're in that window right now. Each builder is opening their own model home as construction completes, with staggered openings expected across the spring. That means if you haven't walked a model at Landmark yet, now is the time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime community experience. You're walking these models before the crowds, before the price escalations that come with demand, before the best lots are gone. The first residential units are expected to be ready by summer of 2026. And here's something buyers are sleeping on right now. Select builders at Landmark are already offering quick move-in opportunities on inventory homes currently in production. These are homes further along in the build process, which means a faster path to your keys. What makes them even more attractive is that quick move-ins often come with special builder incentives, and in some cases, below market interest rates designed to get these homes closed. If you're not in a position to wait 6 to 9 months for a build from dirt contract, this is your lane. Start a conversation with us and we can walk you through what's currently available. The first 120 acres of retail, dining, and entertainment space are actively being leased right now. That means restaurants, services, retail, the everyday infrastructure of community life is coming fast. You will not be living in an isolated construction zone. And now, the news everyone's been asking about, HEB. Let me give you the most current fact-checked update. HEB confirmed plans to open its first ever Denton store inside Hillwood's Landmark development at the northwest corner of I-35 and Robson Ranch Road. State project registrations filed recently outline a fuel kiosk with multiple pumps and a small car wash. There is also a separate HEB location planned at 2210 West University Drive with a projected construction start of June 2026 and a completion in August of 2027. So Denton is getting 2 HEB locations, the Landmark anchor store and a second store further into the city. This is massive for Denton. This is massive for Landmark. And for buyers evaluating this community, when a grocer of HEB's caliber anchors your retail corner, that's not just convenience. That's a signal about the long-term trajectory of this area. Communities with this kind of retail infrastructure hold value. They attract more retail. They attract more restaurants. They build the kind of daily quality of life that protects your investment for decades. I want to spend a minute on something that doesn't get talked about enough. And that's the single biggest reason Landmark is different from every other master plan community being built along the corridor right now. The land itself. At the heart of Landmark sits Pilot Knob, an 830-foot natural rock outcropping that historically served as an outlook for native Caddo communities, early explorers, and frontier settlers. This is the highest point in the city of Denton, and it'll never be developed. Hillwood has already secured a conservation easement for the preserved area, 1/3 of this entire 3,200-acre project, so that it's permanently protected. The project integrates 35 miles of hike and bike trails and STEAM-focused learning, parks designed to connect residents to the land in ways that feel intentional, not just decorative. Think about what that means long term. 30 years from now, when every other community in this corridor is fully built out and starting to feel dense, Landmark still has 1,100 acres of breathing room. That land can't be sold, can't be developed. It belongs to the community forever. So where do we fit into all this? Paige and I have been tracking Landmark since before groundbreaking. We've been inside the sales offices. We've had conversations with the builder reps. We've walked lots. We've studied the plat maps. We signed the first contracts at Landmark for 2 separate builders. When you call us about Landmark, you're not getting a generic real estate agent who ran a quick Google search. You're getting a team that has been embedded in this community from day one. Here's what we do for Landmark buyers specifically. We help you evaluate which builder actually fits your family, your lifestyle, your budget, not just which one has the best model. We help you evaluate lot premiums, understanding which ones offer genuine long-term value and which ones may not be the best fit for your priorities. We help you navigate the design center without over-upgrading things that won't help your resale value and under-investing in things that'll hurt it. And we stay with you throughout the entire build process, from signing to move-in day. This is what Paige and I have done personally for ourselves across 5 new construction purchases. We've made the mistakes, we've learned the lessons, we built this career so that you don't have to learn them the hard way. If Landmark is right for you, or if you're not sure yet, start a conversation with us. No pressure, no pitch, just straight talk from people who actually know this community. Landmark by Hillwood is one of those developments that you're either going to look back and say, I got in early, or you're going to watch from the outside and wish you had. I don't say that to create urgency for urgency's sake. I say it because I've lived this story. Paige and I have bought 6 homes over the last 14 years, 5 of them new home construction. And the decisions we made in the early phases of communities like this one are the decisions we're most grateful for today. The community is open, the models are here, the momentum is undeniable. This is your season. Let's talk. Links are in the description below. Subscribe if you want to stay current on everything happening along this corridor, and we'll see you on the next one.